From the Cooper River Park in Pennsauken, New Jersey, you're watching the 2026 Ivy League Rowing Championship. And we have day 1 of 2 in the Ivy League. The heats and prelims are taking place this afternoon alongside Luis Sanchez. I'm Alex Vespoli, so glad to have you with us, and we're going to jump right into things because the third Varsity 8 heats have just begun. Our first competition of the day. We are just under a minute since we started, and the 4 teams that are competing in this heat for the right to compete in the grand final tomorrow. Harvard-Radcliffe at the bottom of your picture. Penn is just above the black and white, then Dartmouth and Cornell in this group. Should be an exciting day to set the table for points and championships to be won tomorrow. The Quakers are well on their way to doing so, and they can see the rest of the field how it shakes out. Cornell is in the trouble spot. Looks like they're destined for the petite final, but a strong row here for Princeton to start off its Ivy Championships. The Quakers will come across the line first, and approximately 6 minutes and 47 seconds. They will be close to 3 seconds in front of Dartmouth and close to 6 seconds in front of Harvard-Radcliffe. So the other 4 schools, see which 3 end up in the grand final, and starting with Harvard-Radcliffe, the first Varsity 8 for the black and white. Squad that's ranked number 4 with the NCAA regional rankings. The coxswain is Nikita Mandapaka, first year from Bethesda, Maryland. In the stroke seat, it's Alexia Fadavde Madav, a senior from Switzerland. In seat 7, it's Sophie Barr, senior from Adelaide, Australia. In seat 6, it's Erin Hanrahan, a junior from Larchmont, New York. In seat 5, Catherine Serra, junior from Miami. In seat 4, Lindsay Braille, Harvard captain, senior from New York City. In seat 3, Sophie Hazeman, a first year from Providence, Rhode Island. In seat 2, it's Annika Holte, a sophomore from Salt Lake City. And at the bow, it is another Harvard captain, Jenna Kempster-Taylor, a senior from Cornwall, England. Wait for the crews to take off. The Penn Quakers round out this quartet. The coxswain is Rebecca Sun, a senior from Bellevue, Washington. Nikita Harrison, a junior from St. Catharines, Ontario, is the stroke. Georgia Zachary, a junior from Sunderland, Massachusetts, in seat 7. In seat 6, Margot McAuliffe, a sophomore from East Hampton, New York. And they will be in good position. They won't have the fastest time during the heats, as they'll cross in about 6 or 7 seconds after Yale's time. They'll be followed by Brown here, and then Harvard-Radcliffe will be the third team to make it into the grand final. Faded a bit down the stretch there, but they got themselves out of that 4th place position and forced Penn to row in the petite final. Second Varsity 8 is coxed by Bridget Conrad, a senior from Cohasset, Massachusetts. The stroke is Claudia Chadwick, a sophomore from Westport, Connecticut. In seat 7, Francesca Gardela, a senior from La Punta, Peru. In seat 6, Lauren Moran, junior from Sydney, Australia. Grace DeVita, another junior, she's in seat 5. She is from Marin County, California. In seat 4, Victoria Ekstrand, a first year from Delray, Florida. In seat 3, Jackie Sternfeld, a sophomore from Weston, Mass. In seat 2, Isabel Ritchie, a senior from Greenwich, Connecticut. And at the bow, Mina Baher, a senior from Mountain View, California. Well, Harvard-Radcliffe, they were the bronze medalists in this boat at Eastern Sprints. They've really enjoyed their racing. Talking with Claire O'Hall, the third-year head coach of Harvard. Like what they've done, and I'm sure the same is true for Lori Dauphiny, longtime Princeton coach. As she's got to be happy with what she's seen. The Tigers are on their way to an open water victory in this first heat of the second Varsity 8, and we'll take a look. The time approximately 6:13 when Princeton crossed. They'll be followed by Dartmouth, claims second place here. And then Harvard-Radcliffe will punch its ticket into a grand final. The Varsity 4 for the black and white. The coxswain is Isabel Goldstein, a first year from Moraga, California. The stroke is Vivi Sun, a sophomore from Atherton, California. In seat 3, Lola Dahan, a first year from Melbourne, Australia. Ada Garcia Rodenas, a first year from London in the United Kingdom, is in C2. And at the bow, it's Aurelia Elliott, a senior also from London. The NCAA regional rankings as they pertain to these boats would show you a number 3 ranking for Harvard-Radcliffe, a number 3 ranking for Dartmouth, excuse me, a number 2 ranking for Dartmouth, and a number 4 ranking for Princeton. So all right there. Columbia, meanwhile, ranked number 6, so they're not too far off that pace, although they are off the pace in the opening 3/4 of a minute.
Yeah, I think Harvard did a great job getting out early
here for the Tigers, and they're going to show Yale that you can come out in front in all of your heats, and so can we. In fact, Princeton didn't come out in front in the 3rd varsity 8. They were in the same heat as Yale earlier, but all the other NCAA boat point scoring heats, it has been Princeton, Princeton, Princeton in those races. It will be Princeton, Dartmouth, and Harvard-Radcliffe making it into the grand final for the varsity 4 tomorrow morning. Tomorrow the action will begin at 8 o'clock with the 3rd varsity 4 grand final. Then we'll have the varsity 4B grand final, 3rd varsity 8, and then so on and so forth. But fun afternoon of racing. Finally, we shake free from the cold doldrums of what has been an extended winter in the Northeast, and the Cooper River and Greater Philadelphia have provided a great theater for Ivy League championship racing